Hi there, I'm Edward and welcome back again to La La Land. Alright, and yeah, I've watched the movie La La Land in my Chinese New Year holidays, so let me take this opportunity to wish you, my audience, a healthy, prosperous, lucky year of the roost. So, jumping back to the battles from a very long pause here, and we are featuring teams coordinated presented by Lin and Kimchi, two Japanese players. So this team has two reports in the internet and is in Japanese, while they're using the same course indeed. And yeah, they're using a recycled Snorlax here, and is becoming very common in the matters. So with the combinations of Ninetales, the Aurora Belt of Ninetales becomes a very strong team here. So our first opponents of today's spade will have a teams with a very kind of common score with the Tapu Thinis, Katanas, Garchoms, Alolamuk, the Celesteela, and the Tapu Kokos here. So we're using a cores with the Tapu Thinis, the AFK cores. You can see that's Arcanines, Thinis, and Katana's core with the Ninetales here. So the Mimikyus here is using Life Ops. You can use as buffers for some of the Trick Room teams, but as we've seen from our opponent's team, it's not likely to use, is impossible to use a Trick Rooms, so I'm not bringing the Mimikyus here. So the question is, should I bring in my Snorlax here? So it's becoming quite common that Katanas would have a I'll bring my Arcanized Ninetales here with Snorlax at the back and Katana. So it's becoming very common that the Katana is abandoning the Focus Sash and also the Assault Dash here and replacing with a very fast Choice Scarf variants here. So it's quite common in the battle sport, especially where more Japanese players are playing here. So we do see a Tapu Thini and Katanas in our opponent's lead. So on the other hand, we have Ninetales and Arcanines here. So there are some tricks from this team, because yeah, I can immediately fire off a Gigavolt Harvard onto the Tapu Thinis for an instant knock-off on it. So shall I risk my Ninetales for that? Because my Ninetales is holding a light clay to ensure that the Aurora Veils lasts much longer than it is. So I'll switch out. No, I don't want to risk this here. I might think that the opponent's Katana is a Choice Scarf 1, and switching into my own Katanas can ward this attack, and of course I would like to fire off in Gigavolt Harvard. So preserving my Ninetales for the Garchoms in the future also might do halves. But we do see the Smart Strikes here, so I think that it might be the Choice Scarf area. So we fire off and Z-move here. Well, I do like this Electric Z because of the sound effect. It's creating some very the current sound, the magnetic sounds. Yeah. Anyway, that should be a knock-off here. Unless, yep, it's a knock-off. So it's kind of a favorable positions here, and that is switching into his Garchoms here. So this also breaks the Katana's potential sash here. Looking, yep, Garchomp is coming in. So I might not lead. Yeah, Garchomp in the current matters they often forfeit the the dragon cores here and becoming slower and slower. Of course, bulkier and bulkier, but I would anticipate it. Earth Z moves here, so I would like to use Leaf Blaze onto the Garchomps here, so protects my Arcanines here. I can still have the options of using an Extreme Speed afterwards. So we do see a Leaf Blade goes out first. So the opponent's Katana is not a Choice Scarf once. So Ground Z Tectonic Rage is flying onto the Arcanines here. Tectonic Rage. So next turn I might have more options here. I would just go for an Leaf Blaze onto the Garchomps here. Or he might just use a 2 protect here. Yeah, I can indeed use an Extreme Speed onto the Garchomps. And switch out my Katanas. Because he might use double protect. That's the best bet of my opponents. Yeah, we're switching my Snorlax here first. Need to preserve my Katanas. So an Extreme Speed onto this Garchomps. He might just Secret Sword onto my Arcanines, but I do have a Intimidate beforehand. Yep, we do see a Detach onto Katanas first. And nope, no protects from the Garchomps. And the Extreme Speed can't knock out it. So Lovequakes should be able to knock out the Arcanines here. So there are still 2 turns of Hail here, and yeah, the Garchomp is being knocked out here. So that's great news for me. My Scarf Katanas can fire off and Sacred Sword immediately onto the Katanas here. Not sure about it, but Mud is coming in. Mud might be is might faster than my Snorlax. Snorlax isn't the minimum speed, but looking at the speed tier is still slower. So I would use a Recycles first, in case he uses an knock-off onto my Snorlax. And Sacred Sword. Yeah, I don't have much choice here. It's just the Sacred Sword. So, but we do see the Shadow Sneaks here. Alright. Sacred Sword. Yep, Figurary is activated. And I pick up my Figurary once again. So that's the last turns of the hill. I might use this opportunity to set up the Aurora Belt. Yeah, I guess I will start a belly drums. Yeah, belly drums. And then a Orvelt. Yep, we do see a detach for the katanas here. So here he can store up the last turns of the health, so my Blizzard can't hit it effectively. And he might also break my sash here. So take this poison jabs quite comfortably, I guess. So here are the Belly Drums. So the Snorlax becomes quite fearsome here. Right. That's a difficult decision here. I might just freeze strike into the katana. I think my Ninetales could take the Shadow Sneaks. So I can just fire off and freeze strike onto the katanas. Yeah, Snorlax will do frustrations. Yeah, he is kind of gambling, but yeah, that katanas come first. Wow, with the Arova Vow, that's insane. That's boundless. So freeze dry knocks out the katanas, and I do have those frustrations. I don't think it can take that. Yep, full power frustrations comes out. That's an instant knock off. So kind of need to do some predictions based on the matters, and I do think that you need to know more about the matters, how people anticipated your Pokemon to be, and you make use of this advantage in case you have some difference between the one you're using and the one in the current the most common in the matter. So there's kind of an battle skills that you need to have. Yes, there's like collecting informations. So we are now here in 1628. So yeah, we will see if this teams can make much further and go on to the 1700s. So our next opponents will be coming from France with teams with very similar ones, I guess. There's a Garchomps, Vikavolt, Tapu Finis, the Type Note, Katanas, and Ninetales here. So very interesting teams here. So I might still stick onto my lead with an Arcanine and Ninetales. Ninetales can stop the Garchomp's lead, and my Arcanine can make use of it, make best use of it. So Snorlax at the back. Fini is kind of not a great choice here, but Katana's kind of warded by the Vikavolt here. Yeah, he might use an explosion here, but not likely to happen. So I don't know if it's an AI or Ali here. So maybe I can take this opportunity to teach some of those non-Chinese celebrations words in this, in Chinese. When you say in the Chinese New Year, we will say 恭喜發財, 恭喜發財. It depends on whether you are speaking the Cantonese or the Mandarin. So it's like hope you has a prosperous, rich years. Yeah. Of course, most importantly, we have 身體健康, 身體健康. It's like blessings, healthyism. So my opponent is leading a Vikavolt and Type Toxie. So great lead from my side. Without seeing the katanas, my Ninetales could set up the Aerovacel very, very comfortably. And my Arcanine can fire off and Flabis onto the Vikavolt. His type knot might be explosion variant, but I kind of maybe I could protect here first. So Aurora Valve is a must. Yeah, of course he might have a sword dance on the other hand. So protects Aurora Valve. Yeah, but currently, because the bank is open during this period, oh, there's an Iron Hat. Right, even is a four times. With the setup of Aurora Valve, this can't even knock me out because thanks to the Intimidate. Yeah, Vigo Force, because the bank is open, it has the access of the Electro Vet here. I think you need to be cautious about it in the future. But yeah, as long as ground type is still very prominent in this format, I don't think it still have the usage here. But it also allows the Vigobots to use the what? The Vigobots. Yeah, the Vigobots can alternatively use the spread move that can slow down both of the opponent's Pokemons. I forgot the names of the move. Alright, and it's a move that's used by Caterpies. But alternatively, you can use that Electro Vat for some very slight damage. Yeah, but it's not useful against ground type. So switching in my Snorlax and my VGC and Garchomps on the other hand. So the question is, will we anticipate an earthquake or in grants the tectonic rage onto my Arcanite? I'm not sure, but yeah, it's kind of protecting my Arcanite first and using Belly Drums. So Snorlax, this team might have a weakness because if opponents have the access of Taunt or Raw, Snorlax within kind of a problems here. So if you are interested in this team, you may find the team in the descriptions. We know I have the paste beam version of it. Is some of the modified version from Kimchi and Lin here. Though we do see a ground EMC activated. Why? Always the first turns. Yeah, after reading some of the reports, some Japanese player proposed that in replace. Yeah, but it's attacking my Snorlax here. Alright. Not doing much. We do see returns. So it's double target onto my Snorlax. Alright, Snorlax become invisible. So instead of using a protect, because usually people would anticipate a ground EMC on the Garchomp, so you might make use of this opportunity to set up a substitute here instead. So Snorlax is kind of within the knockout range. Yeah, we just use a Flare Burst in there instead, or the Wild Charge. Which one does more damage? Let me check it. So if it's a Gigavolt half it's a 175, if it's a Flare Burst it's a 180, thanks to the stab here, but I would use it recycles instead. So we do see the Earthquake. Alright. Alright, my Arcanine survives, Berry survives, and we fire off and Flare Blizz. So, alright, not even close. So, my return might not sound right. Snorlax. Yes, it does. very close game here. Some damage rolls from both sides here. So my last resort is katanas, but my opponent is also having a katana, so it's definitely a game for my opponent's side. I might play better if that turns my organized comparison attacks here. There's some chance here. There might some chance here. Sacred Sword needs to do a critical hit. Yeah, protect from guard jump, good. Oh, but my opponent is also a choice gap variance here. Ah, no, barely. So, good game from our opponents, and yeah. If you're asking for the QR rental teams, I'm not going to use it because some of the security reasons that this QR code might generate it contains the information of your game sync information. Yeah, hackers might utilize it. I don't know what it would be, but I think Game Freak needs to deal with that problems here. So anyway, if you like this video, please feel free to leave your support by giving a like and do subscribe my videos here. The next episodes would be on the right hand side of the screen. The previous episode in the left hand side of the screen. So here we are. So see you next episode. Bye.